India's foreign investments and missed opportunities. India seems to have lost the opportunity which came abegging thanks to the most dreaded pandemic in Wuhan of China, which forced as many as 56 corporate giants of US and Japan chose to leave. Why the states did not take the cues given by none other than the Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Well, states might have not taken note of Modi's appeal, but what happened to his cabinet colleagues? Yes, of the Commerce and Industry and the External Ministry. Should not the high-profile ministers like either Piyush Goel or the Minister for External Affairs Jayashankar seriously pursued the states not to miss the opportunity created by China mishandling pandemic, which broke first in its Wuhan province and later spread to the rest of the world, claiming more than 3.5 lakhs lives. In fact, Modi government had last month notified 3 schemes with incentives totaling rupees 48,000 crores to boost mobile phone manufacturing in the country, and the dominant production-linked incentives (PLI) scheme has the lion's share of close to rupees 41,000 crores with SOPs to be spread over 3 years. The aim is to attract top smartphone players like Apple, Samsung, Oppo and Vivo to set up their entire value chain in India and make the country their export hub. This is what an industrial expert and president of ILFI, Dr. Maheshwar Reddy, had to say.
Infrastructure Industry and Logistics Federation of India, as a partner in the growth and development of the country, has always been on the forefront in taking up the issues relating to the trade, investment and industry with various stakeholders. Today, the lives and the livelihood of the people has become the highest priority. While we are focusing on securing the public lives, it is also equally important for us to focus on attracting the foreign investments, particularly due to the developments taking place on account of geopolitical developments. The case in point, out of the 56 companies moved out of China due to this pandemic, only 3 companies have found place in India, whereas Vietnam secured 26 companies, 11 by Taiwan and 8 into Thailand. We need to seriously examine the issues withholding these investments into the country. While primary responsibility of getting these investments lies with the Indian states, the center would be the overall facilitator. Indian states, which are known for attracting these investments, need to examine their internal processes in not only securing these investments but in sustaining them in the long run.
Last week, the Japanese government announced that it has earmarked $2.2 billion of its record economic stimulus package to help its manufacturers shift production out of China as the coronavirus disrupts supply chain between the major trading partners. Though India stands at 63rd rank in the ease of doing business and the country also happens to top 10 improvers, the foreign investors find the country a little difficult to do business. Many feel red tape and issues related to license and land acquisition, etc. are still prevalent and deeply hurt investors' sentiments in India. Out of the 56 companies that relocated their production out of the China between April 2018 and August 2019, only 3 came to India and 2 went to Indonesia, according to a study by Nomura, a Japanese financial group. Out of the 56 firms, 26 relocated to Vietnam, 11 went to Taiwan and 8 to Thailand. It added despite a huge potential of manpower and facilities in India and Indonesia. They cannot tap the full potential due to the reasons told earlier, and that is why sometimes they are also nicknamed as sleeping giants. Never too late, even now, for the states to attract the Japanese and US firms still on their way out from China, and the keys to attract them lies squarely in the hands of the state governments to offer free land sites, provide energy facilities, refined labor laws, and 5 years tax free exemptions, and so on. This is K. Ramakrishna for Orange